Hello everyone, wanted to provide a short instruction video on how to use our new pen injection system. Very excited about migrating to these and upgrading to them. Much easier than the syringe system, gives us a lot more flexibility in dosing and ease of use overall. Okay, so before we begin the injection, it's a good idea to go ahead and wash our hands. We want things to be nice and clean and sterile before any kinds of injections. All right, so with the pen, you're going to have a cap on here, and this is going to be preloaded with an injection vial. These vials look like this, and in a separate video, we'll show you how to replace these. Very easy to do. So when we send you new doses, it'll be just the vial, and you'll replace it into the pen. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean the tip of the pen. We're going to open up the alcohol swab and go ahead and clean that tip. Okay, this is a single-use injection needle, and you're going to go ahead and open that up, and we're going to screw that onto the pen. Okay, so this is essentially ready to inject. We're going to want to get the dose that's recommended dialed in. And so, for example, with NAD, that's typically 40 units, which is 100 milligrams. And so this is ready now to inject. Thing to note is this needle has a cap. And so we're going to want to make sure we remove that before we do the injection. Otherwise, the dose ends up in the cap instead of in you. Okay. Okay, now that we're ready to inject, I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to do this on this little squeeze ball here, so makes it easy for us to see. So you're going to want to clean the area with that alcohol swab that you had. Always want to do that. Good idea to just give it a little bit of a fan or just wait a moment so the alcohol can evaporate. Okay, so now we're ready to inject. Now remember, there is a cap. We want to remove that, otherwise it will not inject. There is this little flexible area in the front. You don't want to push on that, but this is a little safety area. It hides the needle. After you do the injection, this will retract back and lock. So this was what makes it a single-use needle, and then also a safety needle. Okay, so when you do the injection, it's important to push down all the way until that's completely retracted. Let's see if we can see that a little bit better like this. And you notice that that white part is touching the skin. Okay, so that's the needle all the way in, and you have to hold it there. And then we're going to want to push down on the plunger, and that's actually doing the injection, and the whole time you're holding it against you. And then we're going to want to wait about another 10 seconds to let the injection go all the way in. The needle is very tiny, so it takes a moment for the material to get through that. Okay, so that's the injection. You can go ahead and release. All right. And then we're going to remove the needle from the pen. All right, and you want to replace the cap on that, and this goes back into the refrigerator. All right, so for the needle, you'd go ahead and dispose of it in a water bottle, for example, empty water bottle. So just drop it in, and you can put more than a couple of these in, so you can save it. But this then goes into the regular waste, not into the recycle. Okay, and that's essentially it. Very easy.